human frailty, our sinfulness, and our wickedness, the things that we do to one another, which are shameful. We ask, Lord, that at this time the wind of change will blow heavily throughout the whole wide world, and that the love and the fear of God will saturate in the hearts and minds of all human beings, so that the love of God will be the attitude, will be the order, will be the action of the dealings of mankind to humankind. And as we continue our sittings here, Lord, we continue to ask that you grant those witnesses that will be coming forward the boldness to be able to speak the truth, and grant the commission also the discerning spirit to discern between truth and falsehood. We continue to ask that you keep the populace also in perpetual patience, so they will, with patience, allow the due process of the law to take its course. And you, the judge of all mankind, will bring justice to the satisfaction of all. This we ask through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much indeed, Bishop Odeko. Council, if we are ready to proceed with the witness, please go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, commissioners and members of the audience. May I ask that the witness be ushered in, please, and we are ready to proceed. Thank you. Welcome, Mr. Colley. You may be seated, please. The interpretation services, are you guys ready? Thank you very much. Mr. Colley, welcome back to the TRRC.
Mr. Colley, olomba bisimlay kotake di TRRC.
And may I remind you that you're still under oath?
Yes. Nalo olomba wole ni hani be jat men ka kala kanung kalimi koko mbe jay hani be nyame.
Yes.
May I ask, before we start, are you clearly understanding the female interpreter?
Nane bala ukumasa nama me kengi mante maninga aseko ambe ka interpreter kia aumba jame manamre kasanke nak mante.
Yes, I am understanding her.
Are you having any difficulty understanding any aspects of her interpretation?
Mante wani jambe kasanke nako e jamale kankan kolya di aw.
If I do not understand, I usually ask her to repeat.
Thank you very much. The reason why I am asking these questions is to ensure that you know exactly what is going on. You know exactly the questions asked, so that you may be better able to give your testimony.
Mane wakami mande kengi puru ama mang pumambi au wangono san on jay kengi dire kang furi fanu manje fo set nu janjam fo pour mbongol nu jabi pour mbe broka bu manu broka bu mole mbu jow jak.
Yes.
Mr. Colley, let me remind you once again that it is a criminal offense to lie before this commission, and it is also a criminal offense to lie on the oath in this country.
Nane hanibe jat omborka la nyala asenkan wana adandale mufuken comme erege frima fanu magn bi fu bajot tan la ko nyaban tan kalimu ban luweti gambe mangutuma.
Yes, imagine.
Yes, I know that.
Okay. Let us proceed. Yesterday, before we left, we were talking about the beatings of prisoners that occurred right behind your office
nane fuken balaw bana kat uyita ta ka sanke nak ala bala ken ka sanke etake la ko me take dir officer bulen ka bati officer yoli
at the headquarters of the Gambia Prison Service.
Headquarters at the Gambia Prison Service.
Could you tell us about that incident, what happened?
Nyamata pungo nuregoli kuyu mane ejor menof nak fakilia.
That was what I've said yesterday. I said that I heard that prisoners were brought to that place.
What in the officer name?
But I was in my office
attending other visitors.
Attending to some other visitors.
So I was busy on administration.
I was busy on administrative matters.
So
I know, I can confirm they came there, but I could not tell. I heard them shouting.
Officers and prisoners.
Both officers and prisoners.
But concentrated.
But I was still concentrating on my work.
With
the visitor that came visiting.
And after that, what happened?
And
you were concentrating on your work with that visitor that came. And proceed, please, and tell us what happened for the rest of that day. That day.
Wow, can if Nakafakili have two?
Could come at the end of the jam to Furim Kula Lamba main yard.
After some time, I do not hear anything from them, and they return to the main yard.
With the prisoners?
With the prisoners.
That's it?
Yeah, do kept. More kept Jom.
Emmanuel.
That is what I know.
Or is it, this is the lie I want to tell the commission?
Nane mante, uru furim fanu manji au fanu mai mane furim le faj budget furim fa bajoye fonu mange be rek commission.
Ona kamon regenya. Kokla mba kujit mi kulingi bedo mile 2.
Like I said, they were returned to the main yard in mile 2.
But this is not what you know. This is the lie you want to feed the commission.
Nane uru kantu wo bajo mi fana ka fakile afde. Uru kan kam furim fana mange be rek ka ka gajo rek di commission.
You ka gajo di fe?
Why should I lie? What I know is what I am saying here.
All right, okay, thank you very much. Let's dissect what you have said. You said, I heard that prisoners were brought to that place. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
And you confirm again, you just told the commission a minute ago that I heard that prisoners were brought to that place.
Mandiko au none commissione nu janjam mandiko boko prisoner ko ngalinga beto di place tanu manji mandiko to kom.
Yes.
Yes, I said so.
But isn't that a lie?
Ane ro kantu furi kagajo.
Fugajo bo bonre me iro talbe na jirle mbebo ni jenya kanyosoro ko dame prisoner diko officer.
How could that be a lie? I said it here that when they brought them there, I had some arguments between the prisoners and the officers.
Easy. Just answer the questions. You don't have to open it too much by getting into issues you are not asked. Just answer the question.
Nane komu yente rek wana akeng nu jabi wo tak mu jo wungen kasankena na hu sanke man te kurin bike bana kenguti awu sanken tan remi rek na nu jabi to mureto.
You did not just hear that the prisoners were there. You organized for the prisoners to be brought to that place. Isn't that correct?
Ane o seni matiko au jamu to ke matiko ko prisoner ko ngalinga beto de. Bare au mankameno au sene furimaf. Mami ko nguru ko prisoner beto. Mi jingol ko ngolen ko kawan ko ren ko kar.
Who gave that order? It wasn't me.
Okay. May I ask that the testimony of Ibu Jame be played, please? And you would hear that you ordered that those prisoners who were alleged to have been involved in the mobile phone saga be brought to the headquarters.
Ane nyaaw jente na video yeti Ibrahima Jammeh na se message yelo dire ane onare nane aw sene frimaf mi ko nguru ko prisoner kala kan manji mi ko regere ko sofisa ko yete mobile mi ko ngalli be babu officer yoli headquarters yoli pour mi ko ngolen ko kiskisi ko yete mobile.
Obi-Wan, could you kindly play that video, please? I can see one of the legal officers going inside the Obi-Wan to have you participated in the physical torture of anybody.
Wole munko
At mile 2
fete fango buloma betale mo lipoto yemenu bute mile 2 kasoko.
Yes. Now tell us about who you tortured.
Saying afanyeng ite lema beta jumanyo lela liparo.
Okay, this was one fateful Thursday. Whilst we are on parade, the Director General was addressing the parade. The then Operation Officer Ibrahim Sise, the Chief Officer Kalilu Sane and Lamin Jabang,
Chief Officer Kalilu Sane and Lamin Jabang
came with a complaint to the parade ground.
Inata molbe parade ki kandamiro nini kole yakolo na rajeme alonko kole yakolam
that they caught a mobile phone and some drugs.
Koye mobile dolle murane sira mafengo
and some prisoners.
Anu ya muta kasolan kolle le bulu.
When they told that to DG,
bri yo fo nyaton koye
whilst on parade,
wato men be parade la
DG then now instructed them
je to DG narana kangodi
them to bring them to headquarters and take their statements.
Puri sinati
them take their statements.
Puri sinati korda ba nyinto kasoron kolla korda ba nyinto puri ye nyinin karol nin jabiro sikun itema.
He then instructed the former Deputy Director Yaya Jaju
je do narana kangodi anolan kola korda tio nolan kola Yaya Jaju
to joined them in assisting them to
kafu mai saji asima koy
so that they can go into the bottom of the truth to know how the mobile and the drugs came into the prison.
Isa je se ko nyimbe lonno nyi mobile ni nyi sira ma fengol nyi ako nyi sorono.
Enough. You instructed for those prisoners to be brought to the headquarters.
Nane au fangi David au semi frima.
Isn't that
ku prisoner be babu headquarters yoli.
Isn't that the truth?
Yes.
And just a minute ago, you told us you only heard they were there, but you did not know anything about it.
But a minute I would nyam manu regimindiri none. Au no ekawa sikawa sol no jami dikanyo sorak di ko diku polisak. Bare au urego tum mikunga libero sendo frema mikunga libeto.
Why are you lying to the commission?
No, on a cover me.
Ane wakane ombo
It's a different date.
No. This was a different date. It was in the same day.
Okay. Tell us about the different dates.
The day I was informed about the discovery of the mobile phone, I asked them to take them to the hall.
Investigate those irresponsible to be charged.
For them to conduct an investigation and those responsible to be charged.
And then?
Yeah.
And the second one?
Yeah,
then the following day.
The following
day, headquarters again.
They were brought to the headquarters again.
And what happened on the second day?
That was the day I was referring to, that I had them arguing.
Mr. Colley, you are playing games with the commission.
Mr. Colley, cut commission.
And you have to be very careful. You ordered that these prisoners be brought into the headquarters. That is the truth, isn't it?
Yes, I have said it here, that I was the one that gave the order.
Exactly.
Yes.
And they were taken right behind your office, correct?
Like I said, I had the prisoners and the officers arguing behind my office.
Just answer the question.
Yes, yes.
They were brought behind your office.
Yes.
And
yes.
You instructed the recruits to join the officers behind your office.
Ban au useme furima ku officer Colley kasi kunako ku nabdi ku officer Colley ka kele ku man ku tek ku prisoner.
Yeah, senior officers ni assign buroko.
I only assigned the senior officers.
Yeah, ko ku invite other members of the officers.
So where the senior officers invite other members of the prisons, I would not be able to know.
But this is not true in this particular instance. You know that it's not true in this particular instance.
Like I said, I only assigned the senior officers. So if they would invite other junior officers, I wouldn't be able to know.
Okay.
Since I was still in my office.
Okay. You see, David, this was a whole operation that you guys conducted, correct? It was a whole operation of search and arrest of the inmates, correct?
Yes, I gave those instructions.
From NIA?
Because I was called from the NIA.
That is fine. All right? And you did not only instruct the senior officers, correct?
Investigation.
Then how would they have joined the investigations if I do not order them to do so?
Okay, let's look in your statement. In the first statement, you indicated that I ordered the recruits to do the searches. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes, I did that.
And it is still this search party that conducted the investigations, correct?
When I gave the instructions for them to conduct the search,
Jame wala kom training school commander.
Jame was the training school
Ibrahima
commander.
Jame.
Ibrahima Jame.
Nenom jaw manja ji search.
I instructed him to go with some recruits to go and conduct a search.
Because they are neutral.
Because they were neutral.
Because I know them.
We understand that. No problem.
Let me go ahead.
No, you have just answered the question. It's not
okay.
necessary for you to go ahead.
Okay.
Let's exercise discipline, answer the questions, and then let's move on. And it is that group that actually conducted the search. Ibrahim Jame and his recruits from the training school.
O Ibrahima di kusikunako okami wiste diru president
o jandir kurso passé the training school commander.
Yes, he was the one that led the search because he was the training school commander.
You could have simply answered yes and we move on. You don't have to continuously remind us that he was this,
yes.
He was that, he was that. Just answer yes or no, we proceed.
Yes.
And it is this group that arrested the prisoners and brought them to headquarters, correct?
Yes.
Headquarters.
Yes.
And this group comprised Ibrahim Jame and the recruits.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is the same group that came behind your office with the prisoners.
Closed door.
I could not tell because I was in closed doors.
But
I can tell that officers with some prisoners came there.
But it is also not true that you did not know what was going on.
It is the truth because they never returned to me and informed me as to what they had with the prisoners.
But that also is not true.
It's true to me.
You are giving a false story because you want to save yourself from responsibility.
Instruction from so
my role was to conduct the search as the instructions came from the NIA that I should conduct a search, and that's what I did.
No, you ordered that these people be tortured to confess and to produce the mobile phones. Those were your instructions.
Sachi na kala home sachi di cell ba kunakta prisoner do.
When they were conducting the search in the cells, they did not beat any prisoner.
Yes, but they beat them right behind your office, 3 meters away from your office.
I have been saying that here, that my office is not open.
Could you face the commissioners when you speak?
No, but you are facing to me, then I'm talking to you too.
Yes, but face the commissioners. You are looking to the interpreters. Yes, face the commissioners. Okay? These people were beaten 3 meters away from your office. Correct?
Yes, could you legitimate office behind my office?
Could you interpret his answer?
Yes, they brought them behind my office.
And they were stationed 3 meters away from your office.
Office premises.
I knew they were on the office premises.
What I have just said is that they were brought behind your office, correct?
I
have said that here.
And you were aware that they were behind your office when all this thing was going on?
If they are behind my office, what do I do? I wasn't the one that brought them there.
Just answer the question. Yes, they were behind your office, yes or no?
Yes.
I have said it here. That
okay,
yes,
but spare us the other rambling and just answer the question. Otherwise, we will never finish.
Yes?
And behind your office, where they were, it was just 3 meters away from the building that you occupied.
I have not measured and cannot tell, but I know they were there.
Exactly. And you could hear them talk?
Like
I said here, I heard the noise when an argument ensued between them.
And you could hear them talk to each other?
That is what I've said, that I heard them talk between themselves. They were arguing.
And you were aware that your officers were there together with the prisoners you wanted investigated?
Yes.
Yes.
And you heard agitated conversations, real arguments, loud arguments. Correct?
The arguments that they had between them, I cannot tell, but then I heard them shout. That I can verily say.
And if any one of them was crying, you would have heard the person also.
Yes, I said that I would hear.
And on this particular occasion, did you hear people crying and shouting?
That is what I've said, that I've heard them.
And they were beaten?
If they were beaten, I don't know, but I heard them shout.
But you just said you heard them crying.
But
that is what I've said. I heard them shout, but I did not hear them beating them.
No. You said several things. You said you heard them shout. You heard them cry. That's what you said.
Yes, that was what I said.
So now you're telling us that they were not beaten.
I cannot tell whether they were beaten or not, but I can verily say that I heard them shout.
And you heard them cry.
I also heard them.
So you think grown adults would just sit there and start crying out of nothing, for no reason at all?
Jame, that was at that area, should be the person that would know.
Yes, Jame has explained what has happened.
Just but
listen.
Jame has not said they were beaten.
Okay. And is that the reason why you also are saying that they are not beaten?
Because I didn't see.
But
what I saw and what I heard is what I am saying.
Yes, but you heard them cry. Why would people cry? Why would grown adults like them be crying? These are your prisoners. You have ordered that they be brought for an investigation. You hearing them cry behind your office. Did you care to find out why they were crying?
Au nu semi furba mono ko ngali man ku joku ku kiskisi ku wiste ku yete mobile nan kon ko wiste koli au nu jam si kawa soli nu jam man ko bulok wakane au bunu wonore buko kan ngine wakone kon bulok wakane jowtu ligante mu magn wakane kon di bulok
ni rek de ngine ba jabon di officer.
Like I said, I had a visitor in my office.
So ngine ko ban japan ku joku report.
I know if they are ready with whatever they're doing, they will come and report.
As if you knew that whenever they were finished with the beating, they will come and report to you.
That is what they should have done.
So obviously, you knew what they did with the prisoners. They beat them to confession. And you were sitting in your office hearing everything.
Like I said, I was concentrating on my
report.
So if the investigating team are ready, they should come back and report to me and say, this is what we did, boss.
And Ijame did come back to you to report. But we are not concerned about that. You believe that the beating is lawful, isn't it, according to the act? Beating is lawful according to the act. Corporal punishment.
Yes.
So for you as a prison administrator, it's certain circumstances you can beat your prisoners.
Yes. Evidence.
If the prisoner refuses and we have evidence against the individual,
confess.
He must confess.
But this is the issue. He must confess. And you beat them to confess. That's the procedure, isn't it?
Normally, what kind of in fighting, we officer the prisoner.
Normally, where there is an infighting between officers and prisoners, and we have evidence against them,
and evidence is
and if you believe the prisoner is about to destroy the evidence or hide it, when they are within their mates in the mania, they would not talk. So you'll have to bring them outside.
You are listening?
Sanken. Na no continue lomba yintene.
Okay. Kubinya be di panku change au mobile officer wanya au be kaje for what?
So if they bring them out, they will now ask, you were caught with a mobile phone. Why do you attempt to destroy the evidence?
So you a struggle a problem.
So that struggle would be the resulting problem to what had happened.
And the struggle would be the beating. So that they must confess. I'm just using your words.
Already, surface of the article, the person.
The issue of confession would be already they were caught with the article.
It's just
where we said no was the destruction of the evidence.
In this particular instance,
yes,
was any officer beaten?
Officer.
I cannot tell because I was not told.
The operation
Those that went for the operations never told me. But I was informed equally that there was a struggle between themselves and the prisoner so that he would not destroy the phone.
Okay. And do you believe that on this particular occasion it was justified to beat the prisoners? To make them confess?
A prisoner never right, ma defend case yola.
Prisoner has a right to defend.
But a prisoner can very aggressive to an officer and defend.
But where the prisoner becomes aggressive, the officer would always defend.
We understand that is the right of self-defense. We are not talking about that. What we are saying is, according to your understanding, on this particular occasion, it was justified under the Act to beat the prisoners.
No, yo tu kana anosa na manjo. Mante bare wana sanke na nyana funaka fakilia fo bajume. Mante luwa yo ne seten. Mante ko etonya ndi tonya mante ko apres na infoji teko.
Let me ask the question again and listen carefully. On this particular occasion, it was justified under the Act to beat the prisoners. Is that your position?
Yes,
yes, where he insists.
I insisted
where he insists to give us what we need.
For he will be given 12 slash?
Of course he will be given 12 slash.
And you accepted that these guys should be beaten 12 slashes.
Yeah, I'll find no mamma. Sonso matiko info kuteko kulkono kunyendiko gaba.
What officer can do command you the act?
But the officers there knows the act.
So there
was no need for me to tell them as to what they would do.
I agree. But there was this expectation that based on your understanding of the act, that these guys would be given 12 slashes. 12 lashes.
Yes.
And this understanding was held by you and all the other officers.
What the law permits.
What
the law permits was what they acted on.
And clearly the law permitted beating them 12 lashes each. And
yes.
And that is what was done.
Yes.
And you were aware of it.
Even if I knew, they also know about it.
Thank you very much. Finally, you have accepted that these people were beaten right behind your office, and you were aware of it.
Kama sasa nyame matiko au numa sonso matiko kama buku ko teki ba bulenga bati office yoli parce que au musa ta nyamo mu jak to na sofi matiko numa manyi matiko buku ko ba teki bulenga bati office yoli
man je inyoso ni reire.
But I've never denied that. I said it.
So you accept that your prisoners were beaten right behind your office by officers designated by yourself?
Nya kama mo kameno au buku officer ko kana formi mbe ku teb ku ni la ku beba bulenga bati office yoli man ku teki mo kameno.
I have said it here.
Thank you very much, David Colley. You spent a lot of time denying torture of prison inmates.
Abaraka wato David parce que pio bala be song matiko ko prisoner ko batekiri bulenga bati officer yoli.
Thank you for finally accepting that your prisoners were tortured behind your office.
Abaraka manubil mo song matiko ni nyala bangi matiko au ko prisoner ko taki tek ba bulenga bati officer yoli.
And let us now examine the rules for these beatings.
Comme man rek meno di luwe jingare mangi tek nyaaw jikera luwe yo po bune sanke meno.
Are you aware that all these prisoners were grouped together in one location?
Ane mante po song matiko ku prisoner ko ban na peri tinta kon group tinta kon.
Ba ku jala jabedi headquarters. Ku jala in group ko.
When they came to the headquarters, they came in groups.
And do you know that that is unlawful under your act?
Mante umu manji matiko luwe kili ya ngami mutaki. Umu manji matiko luwe emangutumo.
Investigation. Your law sincere?
The law has permitted investigations.
We are not talking about investigations. We are talking about beating of prisoners.
Alawle bakasanken enda investigation ane etekeyoli no bakasankena.
They were all gathered in one place and beaten there, right behind your office.
Obangali ko tu kuna protinta kon manku teki bulanka bati office yoli.
I have said that here.
Good. And I am telling you it is unlawful. Under this law,
prison act
to beat one prisoner to the hearing of another prisoner. You did not know that, did you?
The law that they broke was the same for all of them. So why should you hide in bringing one after the other?
Yes, but clearly you do not understand. The prison law says that you should not beat a prisoner. You should not carry out corporal punishment to the hearing of other prisoners. And that is Rule 77, sub-rule 2 of the prison rules.
And the rules in the prison act Rule 77,
sub-rule 2.
Sub-rule 2.
You did not know that, did you?
I know.
Could you say again?
I know it.
But your prisoners were beaten in presence of one another.
In group
they were brought in group by the officers. So they were the officers that know whether they were beaten one after the other or they were beaten as a group. They are the officers that know, and not me.
But this was happening right behind your office.
Right in behind, not front.
But not front.
Yes, when you say behind my office,
round.
You were hearing them?
I do not deny hearing them. I have said that here several times.
Okay, so let's move on to another point. Your prisoners were beaten. Each of them was beaten several times.
I wasn't there.
12 slash one of
But I know they should have given them 12 slashes. So if they go above 12,
they will not tell me.
They would not.
David, you said they must confess.
Nani David, none in focus anken.
Who confess that? 12 slash confess?
Yes, because if they are given the 12 lashes, they will confess.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So the whole objective of the beating is for them to confess, isn't it?
Yeah, hama yolu yete take tu anji take nya mon pour mi ko sankende.
That is what I've been saying. I have accepted that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Colley, for accepting that your prisoners were tortured.
Nani oto abaraka Mr. David. Mano song nyamate ko kama ko prisoner kia ko ba tekeri.
I will not waste any more time on this issue of torture.
Nani nya ita pienta do e kasangana kati etake mante ko tekote nya ita piento.
And now I'll just move on to say that I'll just leave the issue of torture completely. But are you aware that you are responsible for that torture as Director General of Prisons?
Nani bare mante umumanya matiko kuetu yangu kaminya mumeteke utu au nunga mukan matiko au kane nunga roko matiko kuyu au kane di au.
Are you aware?
But in the commanding officer.
Because I was the commanding officer.
No, he said Nje d'accord. He said Nje d'accord because I was commanding officer. That's exactly what he said, isn't it? And Nje d'accord means I agree. Isn't that what you said?
I'm the commanding officer.
This is what I'm saying, that I am the commanding officer.
What I was trying to say is that was not what was interpreted. Okay. He said, Nje d'accord because I was commanding. So you take responsibility for that torture.
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, David. Today is a new David Colley. Yes, that's very good. Now, let us move on and deal with your prison officers.
Yeah.
The torture was not even limited to the prisoners. You extended it to your prison officers.
Nane eteke nyauja be et enda ko prison officer Colley. Nane eteke fangere to buko kanoma nyimi ko man ko kuli di marayoli de. Nane bare iri ejo man tebe handi ko karoke midi karoka kia prison officers to eteke iri na egor.
What do you say? Are you saying to beat my officers?
Yes.
No.
But you would imprison them unlawfully.
Yes,
yes, but there is a law.
And tell us about the law.
Officer offended that.
Where an officer offended.
The detriment of the administration of the prison.
To the detriment of the administrations of the prisons.
If you are called upon for a questioning,
if you deny,
we keep you.
Will keep you.
Yes, but tell us the process.
Ore ko limanje meno manje kano remeno.
Like I have said, where an officer has been accused and he is called upon for questioning. If he refused to accept,
for the investigation,
we detain such an officer for further investigation.
And where would that be?
Yo bobo yo to me kane.
Prison.
It would be in the prison.
And someone like Anabi?
Akaminang Anabi.
Anabi Jamme?
Anabi Jamme.
Yes.
Abdu Jamme?
Abdu Jamme.
Are you aware of his detention?
Of course.
Boko tu no man mati kukus office of kunen.
Of course. Where was he detained?
Bobe kusafo kukul.
Mile 2.
Where in mile 2?
Mile 2
confinement, where I was before.
Same place where I was before. That is the confinement.
You have to make him taste what you tasted.
Yeah, pankanka nangante apo mana ajoko wana apo musmujo.
That is the only area you could keep them.
And that is the security wing.
Bamboka me security wing.
And which law gave you the authority to do that?
It's in the act.
Like I said, it is in the act.
Yes, can you tell us which section in the act gives you power to detain a prison officer at the security wing, at the confinement wing?
Now, Section 27 of the Prison Act. The powers of the power of arrest and remand the officer. Are you following that?
Yes, I am.
Any prison officer may arrest without warrant.
Why don't you look at Section 28?
Yes.
28.
Ojike Section 28.
But let's start with 27.
I am telling you, 28 is the right section. Just
28.
Any prison officer accused under Act may be confined in any prison quarters.
Okay, in any prison quarters, that's one.
Prison quarters.
And prison quarters would be where the officers live, correct?
And prison quarters,
yes.
Officer kukinemi.
Okay, continue.
Continue.
Continue. Or
allocated for prison or for prison or guard.
Guard room.
Guard room.
That is where the police would usually sit or prison officers would normally sit.
Yes.
Okay, continue. Continue.
Purpose or any prison quarters set apart for the
detention of
prisoner awaiting trial.
Awaiting trial.
Yes.
So that would be remand, isn't it?
Remand.
Confinement can be that?
No.
Confinement is all part of the prison premises.
Yes, but the law does
the law, them say.
Just hear me out, David. The law does not say that such an officer can be detained anywhere in the prisons. It gives you a list of 3 options.
a prisoner kilia kajanya a ware tebo direct jo uneno in the prison kapan kake oba pini bina banware muneno.
It says remand.
Follow nane remand.
Guard room.
In la ni sanke mi on guard room.
Or the staff quarters.
Wala staff quarters.
Those are the three.
Yes.
It does not say that you put them in confinement. You agree with that?
Agree on that.
Okay, so just hear me out. You agree that the act does not say you put them in confinement?
It's to my discretion because imagine the officer the palacom is going to be convenient for temper investigation.
Where to keep the officer would be to my discretion. If I know,
can you show me? Yes, please proceed.
If I know that keeping him at one place or like the remand, he would tamper with the investigations, I will use my discretion to keep him at a place where he would not tamper with the investigations.
One-man cell in confinement.
In
fact, in a one-man cell at the confinement.
Could you show me in this act where it says that you have a discretion to put them in confinement?
One-man
cell.
Discretion immunise.
Like I said, like I said, that is not in the law, but I used my discretion.
But you cannot take power that is not given to you by the law. Do you know that?
I can use my discretion.
I know I can use my discretion.
What do you understand that phrase to mean? I can use my discretion. What do you understand it to mean?
I can use
my discretion. If you use discretion, me is separate. One man cell.
No fellow come on your middle.
For use discretion, me separate. Tam kutempa in investigation. You know.
Like I said, I kept him in a one-man cell. That is using my discretion so that he will not tamper with the investigations.
But are you aware that you are not given that discretion by the law? The only discretion the law gave you is to choose one out of the three options. It did not give you the power to choose a fourth option, an option that is different from those listed in the act.
I am accepting that, but there were no facilities
where
we can keep him and he will not tamper with the investigations.
But I am sorry, what you did is abuse of authority. You acted unlawfully.
Anyway, inform authorities.
Even if I had gone against the law, I have already informed my authorities that we don't have a place to keep him, and therefore we will keep him at such a place.
No, David, you wanted to punish him. That is why you put him in the most horrible place in Mile 2 prisons.
No, but I mean, you just see
No, I did that because there must be an investigation. That is why I kept him there.
Then you first send report back to the ministry and NIA.
And I must give the report back to the ministry and the NIA.
But David, this was not an investigation. This was a torture session for confessions. You have agreed to that?
Well, I did not beat him, and you are saying I beat.
No, I did not say you beat him. I am saying that there was no investigation. It was a torture session to extract confessions because, according to you, they must confess.
Ano ekano worry. Purman uliteno. Purman bangol na rek. Wana umami be jame. Ona mangi bereki.
Ni mambe akilare to bora awnoro de mone batteke mo kan ni reply back menen inawto
nya inje limore nene nani ay
awre go majam.
I know counsel did not say I beat, but it was the interpreter that said I beat. That is why I said I did not beat.
Okay, all right. We've had Martin. Everybody beat. All right, thank you. But focus on the commissioners when you answer questions. And I would leave this issue. The commission would decide whether you had authority to do what you did. I'll now move on to the next point.
Panonena mambiko commissioner ko kukorsi man kujike mante wanu kamme ware no kammo mante warantu kammo nyamu yabe facul.
Do you know a person called Ibukan?
Man anan korege mi Ibukan.
He used to run a gas station.
Laken ko buroko babu gas station
Near GPM.
Sansere kapanakati GPM
Station eh?
Gas station.
Gas station.
Gas station.
Essential.
It's petrol.
Essential.
Yes? Nima yoman?
Yes, I know him.
And you used to go to him to take fuel?
Manu jejo be body o be ngar gase. Essential di kanyana kola.
Pardon?
He is a friend.
Yes.
He is a friend.
And you used to go there to collect fuel?
Manu jejo mambu ndubo jubo essential.
Request yar menen mama mara men fuel paselon.
Whenever I request for him to have help with fuel, he would always do so.
And he was bribing you with fuel so that you can treat Musa Suso well while in prison.
Nani o ala ko la keseni essentiel pour mamba ak ande awuni pour apo mambu ngol kan Musa Suso jak di prison dans danam me man kokole.
You sanken for.
We never discussed that.
Naragam nani solaja fuel in your marambenom.
What he told me was, whenever I need fuel, I should go for him to help.
How did you know him?
Nya abunu manjo.
Najala joro nani ande Musa na man ejuk.
He came to the prisons and requested to see Musa.
And who introduced you to him?
Nya aw isini mi aw di o. Kami manji manjor.
Nana pulum ka ejuke ande Musa.
When he came,
after
meeting Musa, he then came and met me in my office.
In the petrol station.
Then he introduced to me himself as somebody that works at a petrol station.
Assistant fuel.
Whenever you need assistance with regards to fuel, you should always consult me. I will help.
Did you sit with him and Musa in your office?
Nula ko audi o di Musa di office yolu.
Ajala me kajuti ka prisoner bengo da prisoner be di office mbo wante do visiting room.
Someone that comes to visit a prisoner, bring in the prisoner to my office. Will my office serve as the visiting room?
Answer the question.
No, it has not happened.
But the allegation, you see, you denied this allegation in court that you were not given any fuel by Ibukan.
Ane bare gane ko ganinya hani court banu jomi nu nyos bod none aw musu to ngar essence di kanyene kati Musa.
Did you?
Ibukan
ko ci la e mat nje ko timbo ye banjul ye yende uba nje e jorgo. E Bundung.
I was not present because the court in Bundung, I've never been there.
I did not say talk about the court in Bundung.
Like I'm saying, the hearings were held at Bundu.
What do you say to the suggestion that you are being bribed by this fuel by given to you by Ibukan so that you will help his friend Musa Suso in the prison?
Nyawanu baje bere koma mbuku kure kusata meno kone Musa Ibukan oba seneri gas wele pour mambango na buntori pour kueti Musa Suso mukano reho deru di prisini.
Ye Musa be umbeka bunturi nyemban mate mirili so majo butu mante wao.
How would this one help? How would I help Musa? Is it that I'm supposed to release him to go home or what?
David, lots of accusations have emerged that you were receiving bribes in order to help the certain inmates in the prison. That was normal in the prison. And normal in many prisons, for that matter.
Helping a prisoner? Even if you would do every other thing,
or liberation and majo good.
All he wants is his liberty to go home.
No. David, prisoners would want a little bit of comfort in the prisons, wouldn't they?
David, a prisoner pop na mang wate ni ke pomuno mana ayolo diru prisoner kantumo.
O kayolo nibu di sele ni kupalo nya kayolo kanobu.
He is in the cells with his colleagues. So what kind of comfort would he need?
Extra visits? It would take, you would have to approve that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I used to do that.
Okay, and when families come and bribe you, you allow visits.
Bribes as in what?
Extra fuel for your car? Generator?
Generator?
Yes.
Generator?
Sorry?
Generator.
I'm asking, who do you say gave me a generator?
And TVs?
Follow.
Please answer first. You said who gave me the generator?
David, remember, I asked the questions. You answer the questions.
Extra.
You are busy taking bribes left, right, and center in order to give favors to certain prisoners. And that is the truth.
I am a human being.
And Broko Bumbo.
My work.
Prisoners.
My
officers. In the other way, in English language.
The other way, in the English language.
Lead prisoners with humanity.
It's a phrase that goes to say, lead prisoners with humanity.
And lead them law-abiding.
And prison officers would take bribes to make them feel more comfortable and more law-abiding, correct?
Prison officers ko benga bribe pour mbi ko ngolen ko kambo kan manye ko man ko jawri luway jak na man luway rek meno.
That was the culture at Mile 2 prison.
You can be chosane Mile 2 prison.
Because we be charging officers.
Sorry?
For that? Yes.
Yes, because we have been charging officers for that.
But you cannot charge yourself, can you?
But I don't want to charge for a folly.
I'm the head. I have the discretion to do
Yes.
to support.
Yes.
I am the head. I have the discretion to support.
And when you receive support from a family member to do something, that is normal, isn't it?
Yeah, au banja from bendi family yati ake. Au do mo warenjo.
Na family ni ka support nibu.
Na ni kom banja support the family yati.
The family support nibu.
What type of support are you referring?
For instance, I bring 4 TVs to the prison, and 3 would go to the prison officers, and 1 would go to the office of the director of prison. Was that normal?
It's lawful to me means one in there is just for prisoners to be comfortable in the prisons.
That was lawful to me because what I was doing was for prisoners to feel comfortable in the prisons.
And also for prison officers to feel comfortable.
Because prison officers feel
Modi?
Yes, that is it.
And for the...
I'm here for both of them.
Yeah.
I was there for both of them.
And in helping the prison officers to feel comfortable, the Director General must also feel comfortable.
Ya karamena katiko prison officers kwali mbekungwana ko bajwa nyam mesumi mi au pop no bajmi osumi au.
I'm prison officer pop.
I am also a prison officer.
So when 4 televisions come, 1 would go to the Director General and 3 would go to the inside prisons.
Kongalo ja si telas. Si fije so bejo babu prison officers yakuni nejo babu au Director General.
Yeah, items should be that.
Where we receive items,
we allocate all cells.
We locate them or allocate them to all cells.
Cells, some spacious.
Cells that are spacious.
Ukendo.
Then those things will be placed.
Number
that we receive,
we distribute it.
We understand. We understand. And you also receive from Ibrahim Job?
Ibrahim Job, boba jama nungare di kanyana kola.
Ibrahim
Job
brought for his brother.
That's right.
In his cell.
And he brought 4 pieces.
Yes, he brought 2 TVs. Yes, we do agree that. I do agree on that.
And
because government did not spend any dime on that.
That's true. And 1 went into your office?
Yes, in my office, yes, I said it.
Do you recall, first day you testified here, you told us, no, it was your friend who bought televisions.
I know, yes, I did. He's the first person who brought these things.
Okay.
He's the first person.
So now you accept that Baba Job's family bought TVs that they brought to the prisons,
yes,
and you were given one of them. Yes.
No.
You just accepted that. You just said that.
I don't have any TV in my house.
But you have in your office.
Office is government premises, not my building.
Did government supply you with a TV?
No, I said it here.
And the TV is for your comfort, isn't it?
Of course, why not?
So you have to get it from the family member of a prisoner?
If they wish to.
That is a bribe.
That's not a bribe, because everything is placed in mile 2. Not a bribe, you can take it out home, but not a building, a government premises. For the comfort of prisoners, I said it here that I did that just to control the movement of prisoners in the yard.
And the generator?
Which generator? I made it very clear here. Generator, and I deploy female wing. Sorry, juvenile wing. 4 kV.
I made it very clear here. The generator was from the juvenile wing. It is a 4 kV generator. I borrowed it from that. Because I had some strangers back home, because that time I did not have electricity at my house.
I was on the process.
Then I was in the process so that I will be supplied with electricity.
So you get your use.
I took the generator to my home and we used it. That very day it got spoiled.
mechanic.
I took it to the mechanician.
And you continued to have no electricity.
Then Nawek had already given or brought my electricity.
David, please respect the commission.
And David sabari way bonke ubunya.
But I don't know me reggae. You
David, your area. When did the electricity come there? We will ask Nawek. Hold on a second. We will ask Nawek to give us the precise date when your area got electricity. Be careful, don't lie. Okay.
What I'm saying is the truth. I am not lying. What you people allege here is that Baba Job bought the generator, Baba Job's family bought the generator for me. And that is not true.
Baba Job's wife is lying.
Of course.
But Ibu can... okay, just hear me out. Answer one by one.
Okay,
okay, all right, jehalko.
If you wish, you could go to Joshua prisons and see for yourself the generator that I replaced.
We are not talking about the generator from Joshua prison.
Like I said, the generator was from Joshua. That's the generator I borrowed.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. So Baba Job's wife lied about giving you a generator, correct? That's what you said?
Of course.
But she did not lie about Baba Job's brother giving you the televisions. Correct?
Baba Job National CCTV is for the prisons department.
My arguments are, if you indicate that Baba Job's brother gave me the TVs, they were for the comfort in the prisons.
And also the comfort of the Director General.
Why not? I'm an officer.
And
Yes,
just like the fuel was for the comfort of the Director General.
The movement of the prisons.
Yes.
It's my comfort because we sometimes Obajiris and we are emergency fuel
In law,
sometimes we would need
in law, you are accepting a bribe. They gave you these privileges so that you can treat their people better in the prisons. That is precisely the reason.
You can't Tonya. We mind you me.
What I know is that
support in constraint.
when I have a constraint and they come into support,
it's normal.
that is normal.
Exactly.
For the function of the government of the day.
Because it was for the function of the government of the day.
Who is to give you money for the running of the prison?
Government, ministry.
Should you be accepting gifts from family members of inmates?
Where somebody offered
smoothly
for me to be able to run the administration smoothly, I would accept.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Chair, perhaps this is a convenient time to stop for the first break, and then we will return for another session. Thank you.
We will come back at 12 noon. Meeting is adjourned.